back here with a Veracity update. All right, I really wasn't going to put out any videos today, but had a viewer ask for a Veracity video, so I'm going to get one out here. I have a little bit of a pullback in the market here. You can see the crypto bubbles here. No big deal. Bitcoin's having a little bit, just had a few turn green, but Bitcoin having a little bit of a pullback here. No big deal. I'm going to show you that real quick, actually. If we take a look here. This is on the weekly chart, right? I'm almost expecting this thing to, let me see, is that what chart I want? Yeah. All right, yeah, this is on the weekly. I'd be expecting this thing, it could pull back one of two places here. All right, first off, let's get this stuff off here. And let's get a look at what's going on with this thing. All right, the first place is right where it got stopped out here earlier, 28,850. All right, obviously that's a very good support area. The second place I would be looking for this thing to pull down to is right down here. This seems like a very logical spot, just above 28,000 bucks. All right, it has this support line that it has been respecting for a long time here. Actually, that could be moved up just a hair. There we go. Let's lock that in place. So it could technically come the whole way back to support here and still be in an uptrend. All right, as long as we don't lose this support line that Bitcoin has been building since the beginning of the year, January. So this on the weekly. So the end of December, actually, we started this upwards trajectory. So Bitcoin's looking fine. Just having a little bit of a pullback. We have the weekly RSI is still bullish. It's starting to roll over a little bit. All right, we got the daily on the bottom. So this could be a fake out to the downside. It could be I don't really see a back test of any area besides this one down here would be a back test of this high, which would make perfect sense. Usually when you break a high, this one here, you come back and back test it and then bounce from there. So don't be shocked if it pulls down to this 28,000, just above 28,000 bucks right here. All right, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. All right, let's go back over to Veracity here. And if you could, guys, please hit the like and subscribe. There's also a link. I do a lot of longing and shorting on MEXC. All right, there's a link in the description of the video. All you need to go to is if you live in the U.S., you need a VPN. Go over there. All you need is an email and a password to sign up. It's awesome. Love that site. Very easy. You don't get wicked out all the time. But if you're not familiar with futures trading, please do your homework on that. All right, you can get wiped out in a hurry. But I love MEXC. This is like a perfect time to be getting in on these things because these bottoms and a lot of these coins, have to be coming in. They're just getting so low. I mean, look at the daily Veracity here, the RSI, the weekly. Excuse me, the weekly. It's down near the bottom here. What do we got for monthly? Monthly's heading up. Okay, so the time is one thing we cannot judge with these things. They don't care what we think if we're in a hurry for them to run or not. They're gonna do it at their own pace. You know what I'm saying? So I believe Veracity. This seems just like a logical bottom. If you take this on the weekly, and let's zoom out on this chart and get a good look at this thing. Okay. If you look at this chart on the weekly, we have massive support areas. All right, right here. This was support, resistance through here, over here, support, and we just hit back on it again, a support area. Okay, seems like a very good spot for this thing to bounce. All right, if we do lose that, if Bitcoin ends up going down to 28,000, the only logical area that would be down, at that 0.003844, like somewhere down through there looks like logical support. That wick right here, I don't want to see us lose that low. Okay, I'd like to see it stay up here. That would look like a wave one, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Okay, I believe it's going to hold here. Bitcoin might not even pull back down to that 28. Bitcoin's showing a lot of strength, actually. Veracity. Let's look at these RSIs again. We got the monthly heading up. The weekly is right on the verge of turning bullish. We have the daily at the bottom. the 12 hour at the bottom, the 8 hour. There you go. I mean, the thing is set up to go. The 8 hour is getting a bounce right now. You can see a green candle right there. The 12 hour, it has a green candle. All right, so very, very good area. If you're long, if you are into longing and shorting, boy, oh boy, you take one from here. What are you looking at here as far as loss to win ratio? Put your stop loss right below this low here, and take a long. Whew, yeah, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. All right, but I love my long and short in the market. That's for sure. It can be really nice, quick money as long as you have good entries. You know what I'm saying? Um, your risk to reward here. You'd be looking at a if you put your stop loss that low, you wouldn't even have to technically, but you'd be looking at a 10% loss. You know, to a what do we got for a measurement of this breakout? We'll take it from there even. Okay, and then get a shot of that. 123% returns. And if you're using a 7x or 5x, low leverage, do the math on that. You can take $100 and turn it into 600 real fast. So, it all depends. It's going to do it when it's ready to do it. It's broke out of this wedge. Okay. We came down, we're bouncing off of support. You nothing I can do as far as that is, it's laid out there. All the RSIs are looking great. This thing looks ready to go. We're going to need some volume coming in, obviously, down the bottom there. We're going to have a spike in volume like we did right back here with this run here. We get that over here if this thing starts to go, and this thing could really take off, man. It's been at the bottom down here for a while. If we go out to the monthly on Veracity, look at this. I mean, holy cow! This thing has been it's been beaten down. It's down at the bottom. Okay, that's just a fact. And it looks like a wave 1, 2. Out on the monthly. If we go into the weekly here, this whole thing could be a 1, 2. Then your big wave 3, 4, 5. We could be in for a nice run with Veracity. It's going to go when it's ready to go. All right, guys, please hit the like and subscribe, and I will talk to you very soon. Have a great night.